Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is going to be of help to you if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but it might be that you're a little bit hesitant as to whether or not you should do it. I'm going to say right from the outset that for me it's a great thing to do. You have to think about why you're doing it. Don't just start doing it because you want to earn loads of money out of YouTube, because I don't think this is achievable, especially not in the short term. It's something that I would recommend you do if it's something that you think you'll enjoy doing. That's the main reason I do it. I've had people say to me, "Oh, why are you doing it?" And they're having their say, and they're putting their their spoken, if you like. And to me, I just think, well, it's got nothing to do with him. You've got to just let that go over your head. If it's something you want to do, if it's something that you think that, if you've got something that you think you can offer people, then I think it's a great thing to do, because you'll be surprised. One thing you will be is, if you start a channel, is you'll be surprised at the amount of views you get, and about the people that are obviously really interested in what you've got to say. They're obviously interested because they've clicked on your video, and you need to bear this in mind. So don't listen to negative people. Don't listen to the people around you who are having a go, because they would probably have a go about anything you've done. If it wasn't what they thought was a good idea, then as far as they're concerned, they're correct and you're wrong. Don't listen to these people. Don't listen to these people. Do YouTube, I would say, in the outset, to do it for a bit of fun, for something that you enjoy doing. For me, it's a good way to um, obviously talk about subjects that you think are important to you. I've done loads of videos on my channel on different things. Some of them are like fun videos, some of them are business based, some of them are to do with my health. It doesn't matter. The whole idea of YouTube is that you're having your say on a certain subject, and I honestly do think it's a fantastic thing to do, because it don't cost you any money to do it, and you can actually physically talk to the world. You can talk to anyone that clicks on your video. They're obviously watching you, and that is, in my eyes, that is a great way to have a platform. Because if you're like me, I mean, some of my videos are to do with like my mental health, obviously how I worry about things and how I cope with um, different problems in my life, different things that have happened to me in my life. Um, and I think it actually, I've actually watched other videos similar to this one, and where they talk about how um, doing these videos actually helps a person, because they're talking about perhaps their problem, or they're talking about an idea, and this process is a thought provoking uh, process. Is your mind is obviously, like now, as I'm talking now, you're thinking about, obviously, what you're going to say, and you're talking about subjects that are important to you. It might be that you might start a channel doing like fashion or something like that. It might be something you're very passionate about, and it's your way into into that environment. It might be that you start, let's for example say you're good at fashion. You might start making some clothes that if you're good with a sewing machine, and you start putting them on YouTube, and people might start messaging you about them, and before you know it, you've built your own brand. This is what people are doing on YouTube. I don't think it's going to happen for anybody right away. It really does take time. That's why I said right at the outset, you've got to love doing it. You've got to enjoy doing it, and you've got to get a kick out of doing it. Yeah, and that's why I do it. I ain't doing it. Obviously at the back of your mind, you're wondering whether your channel might do well, and whether obviously you could start obviously some sort of obviously you can perhaps in the future, over the long term, you might earn some money out of it. But that wasn't why I got into it. I did it because I just done videos about things that interested me, and I think, like I say, the main reason I started doing them was because I myself was watching loads of YouTube videos. And I kept thinking, these people that are doing these videos, yes, there's people that have loads of views. And yes, some of my videos haven't got many views. But you're still getting views and you've still got an audience and anyone can do it. So this video really is for you if you're doubting yourself. If you're doubting yourself, that perhaps it might not be that you're that good in front of a camera, and that you think I won't be able to do that. Well, guess what? I couldn't do it when I first started it. I did a few videos and I just, I thought, perhaps I didn't, I'm not looking at the camera properly, or you're being critical of yourself. And that's one thing you haven't got to be, I don't think, in YouTube. I don't care. I don't care what people. I really don't care what people think. If they think it's no good, if they think that it didn't have good content. Obviously, I want it to. Because obviously, I don't want to be putting things on there that are not getting no views or that perhaps are not interesting. So you obviously want to, you want to be proud, if you like, of your upload, but don't be critical of it, because the worst case scenario will be is that very few people will watch it. And this is important because you've got the rest of your life, the rest of your life to do whatever you want to do on YouTube, assuming that YouTube still maintains a platform that people can upload to. And this is what you need to tell yourself. But do it for the right reasons. Do it because you like doing videos. Do it because you like talking about subjects that you're interested in. Do it because you like. For me, I like being able to talk to people and help people. It's something, I've been watching these people. There's a guy on YouTube. I know his name's Stefan. He does Project Life Mastery, and I watch a lot of his videos. And that guy, he inspires me. And I hope I can inspire. If I can inspire 100 people, right, to perhaps look at doing something in their life that's going to improve their life, that to me is worthwhile. It's a worthwhile thing to do. If you can help someone achieve something, if you know about something and you can pass on that information, then I think it's a fantastic thing to do. Forget about whether you're making money at it or not. That is a great thing to do. And for me, that's another reason why I do it. Yeah. I done one a while ago about the Conservative Party, about how I don't agree with their views, how they're running this country. And that one I got a lot of hits on. There's obviously a lot of people that are not happy with what the Conservative Party are doing right now. But I didn't know when I put that video up that I was going to get over 5,000 hits on it. But in my way of thinking, I've still hopefully influenced those people that watched it. They might have thought about some of the subjects that are important to me. About people, obviously young people getting jobs and people who've got nowhere to sleep. These things are important to me. So that's why I talk about them in my videos, in the hope that someone who perhaps is at a high level will watch it and think, well, do you know what, that bloke, obviously he's not a politician, but do you know what, some of the things he's talking about, they make sense. It is wrong that people ain't got nowhere to live. I ain't going to go through what I spoke about in the video, but it is wrong that some of the things that are going on in this country. And you know, you ain't going to stand in the street and shout it like they do on, even though you see them standing on these boxes. But YouTube, you can have your say. So why wouldn't you? It's going to take you a bit of time. And like I say, if you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. Because if you're doing it for the wrong reason, it ain't going to work anyway. It ain't going to work anyway. So, but all I do, I urge you, if you know something, if you're, it might be that that you do, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be something that you're passionate about, cooking, any subject. If you think that you know quite a lot about it, if you've got a way about you, and you think that you can hopefully hold people's interest and you enjoy doing it, then do it. And don't let any negative person, don't let any downer, don't let, even if they're in your family, don't let anyone put you off it, because who knows what you might achieve. Even if you don't make a go of YouTube, but you'll definitely get something out of doing the videos. You'll definitely get something out of, even like me now. If you see my videos, you'll know that I'm big into personal development. I'm trying to make myself feel better in my health. I'm trying to earn more money for my family. So I'm watching all these videos on personal development. There's not a day goes by where I don't watch um, a video about personal development. Yeah, the other day I woke up, I think it was yesterday morning I woke up, and I had my tab beside me, and I was laying in bed and I had a cup of tea next to me, and I just tapped in personal development, and I started listening to this guy, Stephen James. I listened to all his videos, because the guy talks a lot of sense, about how to achieve more, how to do this, and etc. And for me, um, that's important. If it's not important to you, then obviously you're not going to do it. But so, in summing up this video, I don't want to go on for too long, but in summing up this video, think about why you're doing it, and that you're doing it for the right reason, because you're interested in it and it's a fun thing to do. Yeah. And, do it because you're trying to help people. I'd love to. My if you like, goal, I don't know whether I'm going to achieve it or not, but I would love to be like this guy who's got really good, big professional videos on YouTube, and he's got an amazing life and he's helping people. For me, that you cannot beat that. If you can genuinely do something for someone and they thank you for it, you can't beat that. There's not a pill you can take. There's not a drink you can drink, a tablet you can take that can give you that reward of somebody who helps someone. I often say to my daughter sometimes, when I say to her, look, these people, these people that, these big people like into personal development, you look at their lives. For example, Tony Robbins, you look at what he's done, how he's grown and how he's built a massive empire, and how he every day he's helping people. He brought a book out, and all the proceeds of his book went to help people. I mean, what a fantastic thing to be able to do. And you perhaps think, well, I'm not going to be able to do it on that scale. I'm not going to be able to, no one's going to be that interested in what I've got to say. You do not know, right? You do not know who is going to watch your videos. You'll be amazed, right? So I urge you to make, like I say, if you're doing it for the right reason and you know something about a subject, right, do some videos on it. Put a few up and don't be too critical of yourself. Don't worry so much if they're not of the highest quality. If perhaps you haven't used the best camera, if perhaps the sound isn't great, it doesn't matter, because the worst thing that will happen will be the person will end watching your video and go on to the next one in the list, right? So for me, I couldn't get my head around that at first. I couldn't, and I did. I got a bit frustrated. You put a few videos up and you look and you've had like 3 views and you think, hold on a minute, do you know what I mean? And then you look a week later and you might have had 5 views, and it can be. I'd be lying if I said it ain't sometimes a bit disheartening. But you need to remember why you're doing it. You're doing it because you enjoy doing it. Because if you don't do it. Yeah, don't do it, because it ain't going to work for you, right? The next thing I'm going to talk about is, if you do start doing it, and hopefully you do, and you start, obviously when you first start, you start seeing your views. They're obviously low. You've got 5 views, your next video might have 8 views, another one might have 12 views. If you're enjoying doing it, then keep doing it, because you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how your views can grow. Yeah. I had a chat with my boy yesterday. I had a bit of a bet with him last year. A bit of a, it was just mucking about, because he watches, again like me, he watches loads of YouTube. and I was going to him, I'm going to be able to get so many subscribers and so many views, and I haven't met my target. I'm not going to lie, right? But I said to him, he said to me yesterday, like we was chatting about it, and he went, Dad, when are you going to, are you going to stop doing it now? And I went to him, no. And he went, why? He said, because yes, you're getting views and you obviously your subscribers are going up. He said, but it's going to take you like 3, 4, 5 years. And I went to him, well, what's the hurry then? Why are you in such an hurry? Yeah, because I said to him, Rome weren't built in a day. And that's why with YouTube, if you're expecting instant gratification, right? Whether it's because you're getting gratified because you think you can earn loads of money at it, whether you think because you want more people to see you and you like the idea of people watching you and you ain't getting the views you want. Yeah, if you're that person that wants that instant gratification, it ain't for you, because there's loads of other ways that you can earn a lot more money doing something else. If you see my other videos, I do canvassing. I can go out and knock on someone's door and get a lead, and I can earn 200 or 300 quid out of it. So I can always earn more money doing something else. So back to, you need to be doing it for the right reason. You need to be doing it for fun. And who knows what might happen. Yeah. But like I say, if you do start doing it and like me, you gradually start seeing your view count go up, your subscribers counts go up because you're uploading more videos. Yeah. You need to, if you're educated, right, you need to look at your numbers. Look how your videos and your views are increasing exponentially, and where you think you could be in 4 or 5 years' time, and it might surprise you. Yeah, I sat down with my boy and I was, obviously hoping that my channel's going to be brilliant and that in time I'm going to have millions of subscribers, and he's going to me, "Ain't going to happen, Daddy, it ain't going to happen." And I'm getting my calculator and I'm going, well, look, if that goes to that and that goes to that, and then all of a sudden these people share and that people share, you don't know. It's the unknown. But as long as you're doing it for the right reason and you enjoy doing it, it is, for me, it's quite an, I think it's a little bit exciting. I'll have my family watching this now. They'll be saying, "Look at him, like, have you made any money out of it yet?" And all this, because you get these people, who they don't know what it's about, and like I say, they don't always know why you're doing it. But it doesn't matter what they think. All that matters is that you enjoy doing it, and that you are. Who knows? Who knows? One day you could be. You just don't know. I watched a video. I was watching one the other day about a young girl. Can't think of her name. But she started setting up dominoes on YouTube. I started setting up like these dominoes and knocking them down, and she's videoing them. You didn't even see her face. All she was doing was talking over it as the dominoes were going down, and she kept putting up more videos. And now I can't think of the girl's name, but she's got really big. Now she's doing them in like assembly halls. She's got people helping her set up her dominoes, and she's actually doing it for like brands. They're spelling out names in the dominoes and they're videoing it. This girl's stuff's it's gone viral. She's doing really well. She's doing really well at it, and good luck to her. I'm sorry I can't even think of her name, but she's nice. A girl. She's doing well at it, and it's obviously something she's passionate about. You'd have to be passionate about setting up so many hundreds of thousands of dominoes, and people, obviously she's got friends through it, and it's a great thing to do. So what I say to myself now, if anyone says to me about, "Oh, do you think it's going to work? Do you think?" I say to them, "Well, how do I know? How do you know anything's going to work? You don't. How do you know when when you meet a girl and you get married? How do you know it's going to work? You don't. Life, life is so uncertain that, the only certainty that I know of in life is death. There's not, what other certainty is there in life? Someone could be a millionaire today and they could lose it all tomorrow. Someone could be poor today, invest in a company, and they could be rich tomorrow. It's uncertainty. Life is uncertain. But I'm going to end the video just by saying one more time: don't let people destroy your beliefs, destroy your dream. Yeah, I think that's the trouble now. A lot of people now, people leave school. People leave school and they get an education because their parents have guided them into a certain environment, and they don't always. We've almost been cloned. We've almost been cloned to be um, acceptable, if you like, by society, and um, that obviously is right. We need to obviously have structure in our lives. We need to obviously, when we leave school, we need to be guided into employment. For me, education was a massive thing. It still is. I still am doing things daily to educate myself, and it's something I still do. I still sit sometimes now and do my spellings, learn, some spellings that I've, some words, and I look at it and I write, because you all the time you've got to be learning. If you're improving, if you're improving, then I believe your life can only get better. And that was, again, this is one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube. Because I knew that by doing YouTube, I was going to have to look into other people's videos. If I was going to do a video about personal development, you didn't want to copy the person's video. I would never do that. But I did want to see how he structured his video. So, see about the sort of topics that this person's talking about. And then do a video and put my slant on it. Whether it's better or worse, it doesn't matter. It's just my take, it's just my opinion on a subject. Take it or leave it. And this is what you have to get in your head when you're doing YouTube. That no one can tell you. No one can. If someone says to you your video's crap, someone sends you a message, and I had a bloke once spoke to me about, I've watched him, going on and all that, and I say to him, I didn't get funny about it. I just said to him, why don't you do one? Why don't you do one? I'll watch one of yours and you watch one of mine. Yeah, there's always going to be these negative people, these people that want to pull you down. Yeah, want to pull you down, right? These people that want to pull you down, whoever they are, you need to cut them away like as if they're cancer, because these people they will pull you down and you'll end up with your head below water. You want to be with the people that are going to pull you up. Yeah, get with the people that are going to pull you up, because that's why some people succeed and some people fail. It ain't because they're any educated or less educated. I don't believe. Obviously, that does play a part in it somewhere down the line. But I honestly believe that a big part of whether a person succeeds is yes, their education plays a part, but it's who they've got around them. Yeah, who they have got around them. Yeah, you take a kid, he comes out of school, he ain't got nothing. His dad's gone off and left him with a mum. He's got a single mum bringing up two or three kids, so she can't help him with her own work. She don't know how to do it anyway because obviously she just hasn't got time. And then so what happens to that kid? That kid will suffer. That kid will suffer. And in 10 years' time, that kid might be doing a mundane job where he's getting like £7, £8 an hour. And people might say, oh yeah, he only works in such and such, he don't do a lot. But put that kid in a different circumstance. Put that kid in a different family. Put that kid in a different environment. That kid would turn out completely different. And that's why I believe that that a lot of these young kids now, they get a raw deal. And again, if you're doing your YouTube video, if you've got your YouTube channel, you can talk about this. You can put over your point of view. If you're still listening to me, you've just listened to what I've had to say about that. You can take it or leave it. I ain't going to be offended. But it's still made you think about that subject. And who knows, you might be in a position of authority where you can perhaps do something about that. It might make you think differently. It might be that you're a school teacher and that perhaps one of your kids his kids in the class is misbehaving. Perhaps if you delved into that kid's background, yeah, there might be a reason why he's misbehaving. It might be because his dad's just left. and he's with his mum and they ain't got no money and they're living in a horrible environment. There's always a reason, yeah. And I think YouTube, it gives. I think it's I do. I generally think YouTube is fantastic because it gives you a voice to say whatever you want, as long as you're not abusive. You'll never hear anything abusive from my videos. As long as you're not abusive, it's a fantastic way of voicing your opinion. And for that reason only, if you're like me and there's a lot of things that you care about and that you generally wish you could do something about, for me, it's a brilliant platform to share my views. Start doing your videos now and start uploading them. And don't worry right at the start about what they're like, because it don't matter. You're not going to get loads of views initially anyway, but it'll get you into looking like I am. It'll get you into being natural in front of the video and not worrying about it, and to be able to be fluent in what you're talking about. Yeah. Now I know I've skipped about a bit in this video. I know a lot I've gone from, about why you should do a channel. I'm talking about because, all the different subjects, but I can honestly say I never, I had an idea what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't write it down. There ain't no notes. There ain't no notes around me. I haven't got no cues around me telling me what to talk about. It's me just talking about things that I'm passionate about. And that's what you need to do if you're that sort of person. Because I actually believe it'll help you grow. Forget about the other people that are watching your videos. It will definitely help you grow, especially if you're looking to improve your confidence. It might be you're looking to improve your education in a certain area because it's something you're passionate about and you want to talk about it. There's all different reasons why you should do YouTube. And I tell you what, I can honestly say I can't name one why you shouldn't do it. So make sure you start making videos. Please like my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Again, I'm going to ask you to subscribe because that's what it's all about. Please subscribe. Please, if you can, like my video. Share it. I'd really appreciate it if you share it as well. And I hope you do give it a go. Give it a go. And then, I did my first few videos. I got my family to watch them, and I was all having a bit of a laugh because I was talking about some subjects, and I had my brother a while ago digging me out because I think I was talking about a subject that he didn't like me talking about, and but it don't matter because you're not hurting no one. You're just having your say. So have your say, make your point, voice your view, yeah, because you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I do hope you watch another one of my videos. And if you've watched right to the end, we're at 28 minutes now and 7 seconds. Beep, beep, beep. I really appreciate it because, you know, it's I do. I genuinely appreciate you watching. But yeah, start your channel. Thank you.